Right guys, before we get into today's video, can we get some appreciation for the absolute perfect bake? Like, look at the absolute state of that. Right, what's going on guys? JJ Richards here and welcome back to another YouTube video. So my good friends, today it is Wednesday the 14th of June. I know, we're getting a midweek upload done. Are you impressed? I know I am. I've got to up my frequency of uploading so we can finally get monetized. So guys, watch this video all the way through, then watch it on every other device you've got in your house. Watch it all the way through, drop it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe. Drop some comments down below, support the channel, and I will appreciate you more than you can imagine. So, quick update then. So, my body weight at the moment is flying off. I still haven't picked a show, however, it may be sooner than you think, so stick around because I don't think we're far away at all. Like this morning, I was 94.2 kilos. I am super flat at the moment because even when I had like a refeed this weekend, it was very minimum. So carbs have been super low now for a couple of weeks. So I am flat, but we are getting tighter and tighter every single day. Like last weekend, you know, I had a few days where I felt really bad and Lucy gave me like strict instruction that I needed to pull back. So I had 2 complete rest days last weekend. I was also judging as well at the Northampton show, so quite good timing. And since having those 2 rest days, my body has just come to life. And it's just evident that you want to push, but sometimes your body will resist wanting to push. Then you've got to know when to pull back in order to then catapult yourself forward again. And that's what we did. And this week is going absolutely amazing so far. So what we're going to do today is we're going to hit up a good old-fashioned raw leg workout because I kind of like doing the raw kind of training sessions. It's a bit more my vibe. And again, drop a comment down below. Let me kind of know what content you guys want to see. Whether you like the eating stuff, whether you like to see like the raw training stuff, what you want me to see. But today we're going to go over and train some legs. But to start off with, we're going to eat that delicious cookie. So this here is 70 grams of oats. There's 30 grams of whey. We've got 30 grams of blueberries, 10 grams of almond butter, some cinnamon. And this is like the highlight of my life. So we're going to have this pre-workout. I have gone back to these cookies because I totally forgot about them. One of my clients said they were looking at some of my old content and they did it because they're on prep and they said, oh my God, it's amazing. And I was like, I totally forgot about the cookie. So we've brought the cookie back out. So this is going to help us get through these next few weeks. But anyway, guys, sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Make sure you subscribe. Let's go and train some legs. Right then, guys, so we've just pulled up to the gym today. And as you can see behind me, it is absolutely glorious in the UK at the moment. So I think after this session, we'll be hitting up a wee spot of sunbathing. So today we're going to be going to City Fitness in Melksham. This is the typical gym that I will use for my leg training sessions. And the main reason being is they've got quite a few hamstring machines in here. So today the focus is going to be more hamstring dominant. So we're going to start off with hamstrings, then finish off with quads. But we're only going to do one quad compound exercise today because when it comes to like my lower body, my quads are pretty developed, but I'd like a little bit more focus on the hamstring. So that's why we always start on hamstrings and then we'll finish on quad secondary. Whereas you tend to find most people that have lacking hamstrings is because all of their focus and energy goes onto quads and then they'll tag on a little bit of hamstrings at the end. But as we all know, shows are won from the back and legs are key. So we need to make sure those hamstrings are looking nice and thick and juicy and detailed. And when we bring that detail in, it looks like a little guitar that you could play those muscle fibers with. So we're going to go now. And like I said, I'm going to do like a raw session here. So what I'll do is I'll talk you through the session, talk you through like my top sets, and we'll just get some good old fashioned raw content. So let's go in there now. I've got my training partner with me. There she is. Are you excited?
I am. Woo.
She's been vacant from the channel for a while, so she's back.
Oh, not really.
She's back.
Not really.
She's back with me now, so we're going to go and hit up some legs. Ready, babe? Let's do this. Yeah, good. Right, so guys, first exercise that we're going to do today is the lying hamstring curl. Now this machine is one of my favourite lying hamstring curl machines around. It's a Precure one, so it's not a machine that you often see in the UK, but the angle on it hits the hamstrings absolutely perfectly. So what we've done is we've done around 5 or 6 kind of warm-up sets where we just start nice and light. We just hit 12 reps. We keep going up the weight until we can't hit 12 reps anymore. Then what we're going to do on this set is we're going to do a drop set. So we're going to use that heavy working set. We're going to do as many as we can. Then once we hit failure, we're going to drop it by about 4 pins, drop it by about 4 pins and hit failure every single time. So we're going to do a triple drop set just to really get those hamstrings nice and thick, nice and juicy. Let's go. Pumped. Right guys, so second exercise then, what we're going to use is we're going to use the seated hamstring curl. So this is our third and final set. But this machine is quite light, so what we're doing is we want to try and make it as hard as possible. So what we're doing is like 1.5 reps. So we're doing 1 full rep, partially coming back, going back in, and then fully lengthening. So we're really focused on loading the shortened range of the hamstring in this exercise, because then once we've really dominated that short range in the hamstring, after this we're then going to move on to a lengthening movement, and then we're kind of getting the hamstring really short, and then we're focused on getting it long. And that's how I always like to train hamstring. So get it nice and short to start off with, and then the last movement then we focus on lengthening it. And for me that's the best way to grow and develop your hamstring. So this is brutal. It doesn't look as hard as it is, but give it a go. I promise this is way harder than it looks. It also catches up on you quite quickly as well. You do 5 reps quite easy, but those past 5 reps, brutal. Let's go. Cramp. Right, so third movement then for hamstrings is we're going to do a dumbbell RDL. Last time we did hamstrings, we did a barbell. So I always like to rotate it. So 1 week I do barbell, next week I do dumbbell. So this is a 4th set. So what we do is we start nice and light. So we started on 30 kilos, then did 40, then did 50. We just did 8 reps. Because my main aim for this is to try and save my back. So I find I get quite a big back pump when I do these, and ever since I pull my back I've got to be a little bit reserved with how much load I put through my lower back. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 working set. So we've got the 65s, we're just going to do absolute failure. And also these right here, of a new product that we're looking to bring out. So these are like the leather lifting straps, which I've never actually really used before. I typically always use figure of eights, but like we always say, whenever we bring out a product, I always make sure that I test it out myself. I'll test them for a few months, check the durability of them, check obviously how good the quality of the product is. Then if I'm happy with them, then we bring them out. So we don't just put our name on any old crap. We make sure that we literally try it and test it to the absolute maximum. So we really want to bring out the best quality. So look out for these in the future, because so far I'm very impressed. Right, let's go. How many? Give me a number.
8.
8. We want to win. 8 reps is for second place.
Okay.
We want to win.
12 then.
Calling me royalty.
again. So this is the one and only quad compound movement that we're going to do. It's going to be the hack squat. I absolutely love this hack squat. It's probably one of my favourites I've used, and it's a brand that I've never even heard of. I don't think it's got a brand on it, but it's a really nice hack squat. So we're going to go 5 plates, and we're going to go anywhere from like 6 to 8 reps on this. So typically how I warm up on this set is that we'll do no weight and we'll do 10 reps. Then what we do is every time we add a 20 kilo plate onto the bar, we just reduce the reps by 2. So by the end of it, we're just literally doing like 2 reps on the set before this one, because what I'm trying to do is preserve my energy, so on this actual set, we can go HAM, hard as a motherfucker. So I'm gonna wrap my knees up now because I'm old, and then we're gonna go in 6 to 8 reps, nothing less. Let's go. Top tip when wrapping your knees, always wrap away. So you're pulling towards the little toe. failure. Ooh.
It's a good job that hook was there.
I know, as I was going down. This is why I like coming to the gym with Lucy, because by the time I've got my breath back,
And you fannied around with your knee wraps.
she's unloaded all the weight for me. Best gym caddy ever. And look how happy she's doing it. So hack squat didn't quite go to plan, but sometimes that just happens. Like I did that last week, I did manage to get 6. So we've lost a little bit of strength, but I'm not overly concerned about that, and I'm not gonna let it get in my head, because at the moment, food is really low and output is really, really high. So there's gonna be an element of energy where you're just not gonna be at your absolute peak, but we still try, we still push. And we go into the gym with a positive attitude. We don't go in there thinking, I'm in a deficit, like, you know, I'm not gonna be as strong. We go in there with the same mindset that we're gonna absolutely kill it. And do you know what, next week when we do it, mark my words, we're getting 6 reps on that hack squat. It's not gonna beat me. So what we're doing now is we're just doing leg extensions. So I'm not doing a set intensifier on this. We're just gonna do 4 working sets, 15 reps, just working up the weight every single time. And the goal of this is just to draw some blood into the quads, get a nice pump, and that'll do for quads. We're not going crazy, like I said, more hamstring focus at the moment, and then just a little touch up on quads. Right, so that is a leg session completed, and I am a dripping mess. So we're just going to finish off with 30 minutes post cardio. So at the moment what I'm doing is I'm doing 60 minutes fasted in the morning, then I'm doing 30 minutes post workout on a training day. On a rest day, I'll just come and do 30 minutes at some point in the afternoon. So we're doing 90 minutes cardio a day, so output is really high. But what I like to do is I like to do it backwards. So I like when my energy is quite high, my output to be quite high. Then as we get closer to the show, when I pick one, then we can slowly pull back on cardio, just so obviously my legs stay nice and full. But at the moment, what I'm doing is working. So as your saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. In energy, it's still super good at the moment, so we can't complain. So we have half an hour on here, guys, so hope you all enjoyed that video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Drop a comment down below, let me know if there's any kind of videos or any kind of training videos that you want me to show you. I've got an epic training session with a very special guest this weekend, so make sure you press that little notification bell so you get notified when that video drops, because that's going to be epic. Make sure you subscribe, guys. I'm going to crack on the road to nowhere. Peace, much love.